Hello everyone, and this is Anomalous again for MTGstrat.com and Magic Gathering Strat and or maybe just Magic Gathering Strat. I don't know. Anyway, so what I do sometimes if I'm watching someone draft or if I've done a draft is I'll rewatch my draft. It's a Post-Mortem. And you go through it, you examine your picks, and if you know the print run, you can see what the people to your right and left were taking. So what would I do here? I think if Liliana wasn't worth a lot of money, Air Servant's probably a better card. Yeah, Liliana's just not that great. Like you saw in a lot of my matches, even though I was playing terribly, it was basically just a one-for-one removal spell. Which isn't that great. It's okay, but Air Servant's a very strong card. Yeah. So for the second pack, I think it's still between Battle Sliver and Blood Barn. I could take a cancel too, but Battle Sliver is a solid card. It's a 5/3, so Ormancer is a consideration. So yeah, Blood Barn, I'm okay with that. So as I said in the draft, there was a Chandra's Outrage missing from this pack, most likely. It looks like it was Chandra's Outrage and Root Wallow that was taken. Another possibility is it was Messenger Drake and a foil, because I don't think anyone would take Demolish or Vile Rebirth. I'd guess it's Chandra's Outrage and Root Wallow. If I knew that during the draft, which I did, it might have been better to take the Charging Griffin. Not knowing that there's a Chandra's Outrage missing from the pack, I think Active Treason is the obvious choice. It's a big signal that the sack deck is open for the two spots to your right, and I already have a Blood Barn. Yeah. Nightwing Shag has been underwhelming. I thought it was good to start off with, but too clunky. Yeah, so Charging Griffin, I'm not sure if I should have taken that, knowing that a Chandra's Outrage was probably missing. I don't know. Let's see what the next pack does. Okay, so there is definitely a black card missing. It's either Liturgy of Blood or Festering Newt or a Curse Spirit. I'd guess Liturgy of Blood. That seems most likely, but it could be any of these three. I'm just not sure what you would take. I don't know. Yeah, I think Pacifism's just the best card in this pack. I could take an Altar's Reap, but those come around pretty late. And Pacifism is better than Master of Diversion, so... Okay, so Banisher Priest is probably the best card in the pack, but I might have wanted to take the Festering Newt here. Black is just a much better color than white, and Banisher Priest leads to awkward combat steps. You'll notice there's definitely a Messenger Drake missing, and a Divination missing, and then one of Child of the Night or Master of Diversion. Could be either, we saw a lot of both. So one of these is also missing. So it seems like black's not open, it's just I'm getting married to my picks here. So I guess Banisher Priest would be the best pick. Probably should have ended up white-red. Alright, I don't know what to tell you here. Only one of these cards could have been replaced by a foil. So, I'm guessing I have no idea what people are doing. I have no idea what's happening here. But, yeah. This pack, I think I take the Active Treason. It's interesting that there's a late Deathgaze Cockatrice here, but it has been underwhelming too. I didn't even think about the Deathgaze Cockatrice, did I? That's a late Messenger Drake. What are people doing? Only one of these can be a foil. Okay, So there's probably a Blood Baron, a Pacifism, a Deadly Recluse, and an Academy Raider missing. Interesting that someone took an Academy Raider over a Marauding Maulhorn. Yeah. Let's see, Pacifism, Deadly Recluse, Academy Raider. Yeah, so... Or maybe it was a Liturgy of Blood, I guess. So I think this is maybe the turning point. I took a Marauding Maulhorn here. And if I would have taken the Bubbling Cauldron, I probably could have ignored my black and gone straight white-red. Because that's a sack outlet that's independent of black for my 2 active treasons. I'm still not sure what I'm supposed to take here. If I assume I'm playing black, I should take the Maulhorn. But if I had been using this program during the draft, which I wasn't because it's hard to use while you're drafting, yeah, Maulhorn seems fine. It's probably the bubbling cauldron, though. I'm not sure. Do I take Angelica Chord here? That can't be right. There's not a lot of point in looking at the comments here. I could, but at this point in the draft, you're not going to get a lot of information. I should really take the Goblin Shortcutter here, but I'm pretty sure I take the Angelica Chord. Yeah, that's a straight up punt. I apologize for that. In here, I should abandon black here and just take the Capation Knight. That's what I should do here. So I misnavigated these packs. And then Oromancer would be fine here. Elixir over Show? I think Show of Valor is probably better. And land. Yeah, alright. Okay, in this pack, yeah, there's nothing but a Pitchburn Devil still. I guess there's a Festering Newt, but I should have abandoned black already. I mean, it sort of pays off that I don't, but that's not a good reason to do it. Okay, so this foil is probably a Deadly Recluse. Because it looks like they stopped randomizing the packs again. So that means the Sea Kite was up here, I believe, right? Oh no, it's over here? Okay. So then the Messenger Drake is a Sea Kite. And what's missing in the... someone took a Deadly Recluse. So the person directly to our left is green... white, I guess? No, that's not... He's just mono green, I guess. Yeah, he's certainly not red. And... if I knew I was supposed to be red... I should probably take the Pyromancer here. I already have Show of Valor, 2 active treasons. Yeah. I mean, Bogru Ridge is pretty spicy, though. Yeah. So for technical reasons, that I haven't fixed yet, Sliver Construct is broken. If you know about print runs, it's the short printed common. So just pretend that's not there, because it's right there. There's definitely a Claustrophobia missing from this pack, and we see if I would have stuck to red, I would have like a Flames here. But I decided to take the Bogru Witch, and instead of having a good 2-color deck, you'll see what you've already seen what the Monstrosity Agate is. Now, Doomblade's a great card. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah. Marauding Maulhorn, Flames of the Firebrand. If I was just white-red at this point, I would have had the Pyromancer, so I probably would be taking the Flames here. Even though I love my Maulhorns. Yep. So that's a punt again. Yeah, I apologize for that. I gotta pay more attention to my drafts when I'm actually drafting. Alright, so there's definitely a negate missing, so somebody's hitting the mono blue hard. Probably that mono blue opponent we lost to. Yeah. And then there's a Celestial Flare, a Trained Condor, also missing. And then that's all, because that's 10. So the maybes will go away if you just click this, and then this, and then that. See, they're not actually gone. Let's see. There's no black card. Did I take I really should take the Shiv's Embrace here, I think. I might take the Altar's Reap for the active treasons, but I already have 2 sack outlets. Or maybe 1, but yeah, Shiv's Embrace is much better than Altar's Reap. Yeah, I just gotta start thinking more when I'm drafting. Okay, so there's definitely a Divination, a Master of Diversion, and a Time Ebb missing. And then, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 of these, so probably these 3. Messenger Drake. So there's a lot of blue drafters. And there's a Root Walla. And a green drafter. Here, I think Festering Newt. It could be Gnawing Zombie too. When did I take a Corpse Hauler? I might have missed a pack. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, Festering Newt seems fine here. Like now that we've seen, I've got the Bog-Brew Witch and the Bubbling Cauldron, Voltron assembled. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I took a Corpse Hauler over a pack full of a whole bunch of white stuff. That seems fine. I guess if I was white, I would have taken the Compassion Knight, probably. Too many of those aren't great either. They take so much to pump. Yeah, and then Diabolic Tutor. Since I've decided to go black for some reason, Diabolic Tutor seems fine. Oh, yeah, right. Let's just rush through this. Yeah, Corpse Hauler. I still like Mind Rot here. I like Mind Rot a lot. Thunderstrike. Oh, because I took the stupid Angelica Chord, I'm probably going to take like the Soul Mender here. That's a mistake. Yeah, it should be Thunderstrike. This can be Duress. Striking Sliver is not good on its own. Blessing is fine. Alright. And instantly punished for not being in blue. So many good blue decks. What do I take here? Probably the Festering Newt. Yeah, as good as Mulhorn is, you've got the Voltron. Might as well abuse it. And I do take the Newt. And what's missing from here? A rare? Yeah. Barrage is another sack outlet. And if I was the mono red deck, it would be perfect for me. It would give me the 2 Bubbling Cauldrons and a Barrage for my 2 active treasons. And all the other stuff, who knows what I would have. As it is, I should... What do I take? I take the Quag Sickness? Yeah. Because I just need a piece of more removal. That's fine. Alright. Alright, so there's definitely an Accursed Spirit missing from here. Really, I should probably be taking the Molten Birth. Or the Dragon Hatchling. I don't know why I hid that. I should just cut this white, run some mountains, and play those Dragon Hatchlings. Like I do in the last round. Yeah, I'll discuss that when I get back to deck building. Alright, so here there's definitely an Advocate of the Beast missing. And a Shock, I'm guessing. Yeah, so if I would have been reading the signals properly in the first pack, I would have realized that black was probably overdrafted. And so I would have stayed out of black, and so I would have been probably even more rewarded with the Serra Angel here. I still take the Serra Angel because it's better than any other card for me, but yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I take the Celestial Flare here because I'm an idiot. What happens is I took that Serra Angel, decided, oh, maybe I'm white, And then I like gave up on my all the black that I had been forcing, which is just terrible. The Blood Barn's pretty good here. And like, yeah, it's just the easy pick. Blood Barn. Or even better, like, or better than Celestial Flare would be Goblin Shorecutter. We can see a Mark of the Vampires missing, an Angelic Wall, maybe a foil. Oh no, there's the Angelic Wall right there. Never mind. So Mark of the Vampires missing, and then a green card. Who knows which one? Like, it's just 50-50. So, yeah, I think Blood Baron would have been better. And, even, or otherwise, Goblin Shorecutter. Terrible, terrible drafting. Alright, again, Sliver Construct, just pretend it's not there. So there's an Advocate of the Beast missing, and probably a Quag Sickness. I don't think you'd take Altar's Reap over Ring Flush. I hope I take Dragon Hatchling here. I should really just... Hatchling's not bad. I don't know why I'm so resistant to taking it. Yeah, like, yeah... Ring Flush is fine too, but I think it would have been much better if I would have read the signals correctly. There's an Undead Minotaur missing, and who knows what else. Apparently everybody switched out of blue. Fire Shrieker is just the obvious pick here for anyone who's not blue. Well, depends how good your green deck is. You might need that plummet. Yeah, I'm okay with Dragon Hatchling here. I hope I take it. No, Marauding Maulhorn tabled. That's good. Barrage. Definitely Barrage. Dragon Hatchling. Dragon Hatchling is a pretty good card in this format, I hear. I should have definitely just cut the Shrivel there. And I just could have had all the Dragon Hatchlings. Too many Dragon Hatchlings is not a good thing. Alright, so let's just see what I had at the end when I submit. So, I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear what should happen. Let me just get to the point where I cut the Auramancer. Alright. So what I should do is I should cut the Pacifism, probably run 17 lands, add all 3 Dragon Hatchlings, run 9/8. I think I would have had a much better deck. That it's just more consistent. It has more threats, and the Dragon Hatchlings are good at getting in a lot of damage, and then I can finish them off with like the Bubbling Cauldron or the Active Treason. And, yeah, and they're good with Lilianas, too. Yeah. I apologize. That was a lot worse than I thought it was. As an excuse, I wasn't really thinking straight. I've been coughing a lot on stream. I think I mentioned that in round 3. And so I bought some non-drowsy medication. But just because it's non-drowsy doesn't mean I don't feel high when I take it. I'm whacked in my gonads. I still went 2-1. Yeah. But that was painful to watch. Anyways, so that's the Post-Mortem. Obviously, I don't usually talk through it. Usually I look at the pack, find out what was in the pack, and then go on. I don't usually discuss it in detail. But, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.